and welcome back to the cooking show. Oh, sorry, it's a whole different thing. I just saw Traveler 1967's video asking some questions. I thought I would give her a few answers. And I'm making dinner, so multitasking before the little trick-or-treaters come. Although honestly, I'm not sure I'm going to have any this year. It's the first year at the house, and there aren't a lot of kids in the neighborhood, so I may be in a diabetic coma later after I eat all the candy that the kids don't come and eat. But I am making my traditional, can't see it over here, potato soup that I make every Halloween, whether it's cold or not, because it's Halloween. Oh. And so I thought, whilst that was cooking and I'm chopping, I will entertain myself and maybe one or two others while I'm cooking. So the first question she had was, which is scarier, witches, vampires, or ghosts? And I guess I'd probably, of the three, say vampires. Because they can bite you on the neck. I guess the witches can turn you into things, but I figure, you know, maybe we could chat it up and, you know, be all good with the witches. And ghosts, I'm not too worried about them. Did I say vampire? Okay, I said vampire. The second question was, what's your scariest story? And I guess my scariest story is, I'm convinced that we had ghosts in our house growing up. Either that or I had some severe mental problems, but which I'm not ruling that out either, if you ask my family. And actually, I have never told my family the story about the ghosts, but I always suffered from insomnia as a kid, even as a small, you know, 7-year-old and on up. I've always had trouble sleeping at night, so, you know, I'd lie awake there when everybody's sleeping, the house is quiet, and I would swear I hear this man talking, and it wasn't in my dad's voice. It was just this other voice, and I never could really make out what was being said. And occasionally there was more than one, but it was typically a man talking, and it was always in, you know, the wee hours of the morning. And I think a few times there was a woman, but mostly a man. And, you know, usually I would just freeze in my bed and pretend like I was sleeping with my eyes wide open. Anyway, so yeah, this went on for, I don't even know how long it went on for, but it was just, it seemed like months and months and months. And then one night I wake up and I look in the bedroom doorway, and my parents' room was right across the hall, and I saw this tall figure standing in the doorway. And I thought it was my dad. It was summertime, and in the summer, he had these light pajamas on, yellow, but kind of off-white, yellow, whatever. And they looked white at night. And I saw this tall figure standing in the doorway with the arms sort of down to the side, in this light outfit, just standing there. And I said, "Dad," or something, and the figure just stood there, and I just, you know, thought it was my dad and didn't think anything of it, and just kind of rolled over, and that was that. And the next morning I asked my dad why he came and stood in our doorway, and he said, "I never got up." And I said, "No, you know, really, you were up." And the more I thought about it, my dad had, in the summer, they were short pajamas, and the figure had long pants on. And I never told anybody that, but after I saw that figure, I never ever heard the man's voice again. It was just like, you know, talking, and then the figure, and gone. But there was always something creepy about being alone at my mom's house, which is a house we grew up in. My mom still lives there, and, you know, she's never had a problem. And nobody else ever had a problem, so I don't know if maybe crazy, which I'm not ruling out, or for some reason, me being awake in the middle of the night, I was receptive to that. But that always kind of gave me the goosebumps. And that would be my scariest story. The third one was, what's the scariest movie? And I think, Lisa, we had talked about this, over the summer. And I can't think of the name of it again, but it's that movie with Karen Black, the one with the little doll that, is running around the house going, ay, 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 kind of chases her around and basically is everywhere, opening in cabinets and all this stuff, and smells good. Anyway, I couldn't take a shower without checking the cabinets out for a long time after seeing that movie, because I was afraid that I'd be in the shower and then I'd hear. So yeah, that used to scare the crap out of me. So, and for a long time it scared the crap out of me, even more than The Exorcist ever did. I guess I thought, well, I'm not possessed. Nobody in my family is possessed, so I'm not too worried about it. But so yeah, that's my scariest movie. And off the subject, but on this subject, I read last night that Chef Tell died. I don't know if any of you guys know who Chef Tell is. He was this German chef who had a show, and I used to watch it when I was a kid, and no matter what he made, you stir it up and it's very, very good. That was what he said about everything. You stir it up and it's very, very good. And even to this day, I still do that when I'm cooking. Like, you stir it up, it's very, very good. So anyway, I just want to make a little nonsensical video while I'm cooking. Halloween, it's a little too early here for the kids to be coming by, if I have any kids at all. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try to upload this as fast as I can and get it up tonight so that it still is Halloween-y. And I don't know why I've been doing this lately, but I have. So, see you guys later, and I'm going to enjoy my potato soup. So, good.